Most e-commerce brands think their job is done when someone makes a purchase. They celebrate the sale and then basically ignore the customer until it's time for them to purchase again. But here's what's wild. Acquiring a new customer costs 5 to 25 times more than retaining an existing one. Yet most brands spend 90% of their time and effort on acquiring new customers. We've developed a post-purchase sequence that increases customer lifetime value by 30% on average. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you the exact sequence, timing, and strategy that turns one-time buyers into lifelong customers. Hey, my name is Siv, and I run an email marketing agency that helps e-commerce brands maximize the value of every customer that they acquire. Over the past 3 years, I've learned that the real money isn't in getting more customers, it's in getting more value from the customers that you already have. Before we dive in, I'm going to be doing something that might sound a little bit crazy, but hear me out. I'm offering to build your entire welcome series completely for free. This includes strategy, copy, design, and full implementation. Plus, I'll create a very high converting pop-up on your Klaviyo account that converts at 10% plus. Most accounts that I audit are only converting around 4 to 5%. So this alone could double or even triple your list growth. This whole build out usually takes other agencies weeks and costs thousands of dollars to implement, but I'll have this done in 7 days at zero cost to you. Why am I doing this? Because after auditing hundreds of Klaviyo accounts, I found that the welcome series has the biggest impact on revenue and is the lowest hanging fruit to optimize your email marketing performance. Links in the description to grab one of these. I only can honestly do a few of these per month. So here's the reality that most brands miss completely. Your first time customers have a 27% chance of returning to buy again. But if you can't get them to make a second purchase, that jumps to 54%. Get them to make a third purchase, now you're at 62% likelihood they'll continue buying. The problem is most brands treat their post-purchase period like a wasteland. They send a basic order confirmation, maybe a shipping notification, and then radio silence until they want to sell something again. Meanwhile, your customers are forming their long-term opinion about your brand during those critical first 30 days after purchase, and this is when they decide if you're just another transaction or if you're a brand that they actually want to build a real relationship with. Our post-purchase email system consists of 5 strategically timed emails over 30 days, each designed to strengthen the relationship and drive repeat purchases. Email 1 is the enhanced order confirmation, and that sets expectations. Email 2 is the educational follow-up that maximizes product satisfaction. Email 3 introduces complementary products and cross-sells. Email 4 solicits reviews and social proof. Email 5 is the strategic repeat purchase invitation. Each email builds on the previous one to create a journey from transaction to the relationship. So email 1, right? Email 1 is going to be focused on enhanced order confirmation. So email 1 goes out immediately after purchase, but it's not your typical boring order confirmation. Yes, we include all the necessary details like order number, items, shipping info, etc. But we're also going to set the stage for their entire relationship. So the subject line is something like your order is confirmed, here's what happens next. We include a timeline of what they can expect, product care instructions if relevant, and most importantly, we start building anticipation for the unboxing experience. We also want to introduce them to our customer service team and the community. The psychology here is crucial. Right after purchasing, customers often experience buyer remorse or anxiety, and so this email really reassures them that they made a great decision and gets them excited about what's coming. Email number 2 is the educational follow-up email. So email 2 goes out around 3 to 5 days after delivery, once they've had time to receive and start using the product. So subject lines focus on maximizing their experience. So getting the most out of your product, pro tips for your new product. Content includes usage tips, care instructions, styling guides, or recipes. Just really depends on what your brand is, but whatever really helps them to maximize the value from their purchase. We include user-generated content showing them different ways to use the product, and we start introducing the community aspect of the brand as well. One thing to keep in mind is that this isn't just a sales email, it's pure value. So the goal is to increase product satisfaction and reduce the likelihood of returns while positioning your brand as helpful and knowledgeable. Email number 3 is a complimentary cross-sell email. So email number 3 goes out 7 to 10 days after delivery when they've had time to actually use and love the product. Now we introduce complimentary items that enhance their original purchase. So subject lines like perfect pairings for your product name or complete your category collection. The key is that these aren't random products, right? These are items that genuinely improve or complement what they've already bought. So we use social proof showing how other customers combine these items. We offer bundle pricing or free shipping incentives. One example is a skincare brand follows up a cleanser purchase with a matching serum and moisturizer, showing the complete routine and offering a 15% bundle discount. And that's going to help to really increase the average order value as well. This email typically has a 12 to 18% conversion rate because it's perfectly timed and it's highly relevant. Email number 4 is a review solicitation email. So email 4 goes out 14 to 21 days after delivery, giving them enough time to form a real opinion about the product. So subject lines are straightforward. So how are you loving your product name? Or quick favor, 30 seconds to help future customers. We make the review process as simple as possible with direct links to review platforms. And we include photo upload options for user-generated content. Here's the key. We incentivize reviews with points, discounts, or entry into giveaways, but we never require positive reviews. We also use this email to address any potential issues by including easy access to customer service. Reviews not only help future customers, but also give us valuable feedback and content for future marketing. Email 5 is a strategic repeat purchase email. So email 5 goes out 25 to 30 days after delivery, and this is where we strategically invite the second purchase. For consumable products, this might be a reorder reminder. For non-consumables, it's introducing new arrivals or seasonal collections. Subject lines create gentle urgency. So ready for your next favorite, or new arrivals picked just for you. We use the purchase history to personalize recommendations, include early access or VIP pricing, and leverage any reviews they've left. We also introduce subscription options for eligible products. The timing here is crucial. They've had enough time to love their first purchase, but not enough time to forget about your brand. So this email typically converts at 8 to 15% and drives that crucial second purchase that dramatically increases lifetime value. So now let me show you what this looks like in practice, right? So we implemented this system for a wellness brand that was seeing a 23% repeat purchase rate. After the post-purchase sequence, their 30-day repeat purchase rate jumped to 31%. 60-day repeat rate went from 35% to 47%, and overall customer lifetime value increased by 34%. Revenue per customer went from $78 to $105 over 6 months. A fashion accessories brand saw even better results, right? So their post-purchase sequence generated an additional $156,000 in the first quarter alone, with most of that coming from the customers who wouldn't have made a second purchase otherwise. The key insight here is that this sequence pays for itself through increased retention while also reducing customer acquisition costs. If you're ready to stop treating customers like one-time transactions and ready to build real long-term relationships with your customers, then I've got the perfect way to get started. I'm offering to build your entire welcome series for free, and I mean completely free. Full strategy, beautiful design, professional copywriting, and full implementation directly into your Klaviyo account. Plus, I'll create a high converting pop-up that converts at 10% plus opt-in rates compared to what most e-commerce brands are getting, around a 4 to 5% opt-in rate, and I'll build this completely for free on your store. This whole process usually takes weeks and costs thousands of dollars to implement, but I'll get this done in under 7 days, and I'm gonna do it completely for free. Why? Because after auditing hundreds of accounts, I've seen that firsthand. This is the biggest way that we can transform your email marketing performance. The welcome series is the highest impact, lowest hanging fruit, and most brands get it completely wrong. I can only take a few of these each month just because of the time commitment that it involves, but if you're serious about transforming your email marketing, then click the link in the description and book a call directly with me. We'll have a quick 15 to 20 minute call so I can understand a little bit more about your brand and see if it's a good fit to work together on this. Subscribe for more strategies that turn customers into lifelong assets, and I'll see you in the next video.